How's it going, everyone? And thanks for tuning in to another episode of Assembly Tool Specialist. My name's John, and in today's video I want to show you something special from the gauge department. No, not a fleshless gauge and not a gap gauge, but this time a paint defect gauge. Now this gauge can measure paint defects in multiple different ways, so I'd like to show you how that's done. Alright, so now that we are back here with our Nomar paint defect gauge, let's get a closer look on how it's actually used. So we're going to use this paint defect here as an example. Now with our Nomar paint defect gauge, it is clear. That way you can easily see the paint defects right behind it. Now with this middle section here, a lot of people like to use this to see the amount of paint defects within a certain area. With these two here, you can measure the size of the actual paint defects, and then on the side here, you can measure the length of the paint sags, or you can measure in between two different paint defects. Now this gauge, like I said before, is fully customizable, so you can customize this to your standards. So as you can see, we have yet another gauge that's going to help save you time and money in your workplace. And another cool thing about this paint defect gauge is you can get it in multiple colors, different sizes, and really customize it to your standards. So if you have any other questions about these paint defect gauges or tools or maybe some other gauges, please visit our website at assemblytoolspecialist.com and make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel so you can see more up-to-date videos on some new gauges and tools. And as always, I'll see you in the next one.